You get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchdown. Back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
38.
To the air is Rattler. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
At the 42-yard line. A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down.
Let's go. 52 blue. Ready.
From the shotgun, Rattler. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
52 black.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. 43 rail. Black 40. Set.
Now Rattler. There's Chris Olave. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Saints. 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Out route to Hill, complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. On the Seahawks.
To the air once more is Rattler. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Ready.
On 4th down, here's Rattler. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here's Darnold.
The 11-yard line.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now it's Darnold. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. This one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And a nice job to break free of one tackle that slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. And now a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Well, I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the 1st down at the 1-yard line, though.
52 blue.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
32. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Second and 9. Back to throw, Darnold. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Play action. It's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Off of play action, Darnold escaping the pressure right. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. Now Darnold. He completes this to Walker. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well, that'll be caught by Cup. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. To the air again, Darnold. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Ready.
And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap or nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
Yeah, this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And we'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Rattler. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already showed in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing is Rattler. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
At the 43-yard line.
Yellow. Smash, red. Ready?
Rattler wants to throw it. He lets it go deep for Olave. And he's got it inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 57 yards. And the Saints are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Blake Grupe now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Second and 6. To throw is Darnold. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Again, Darnold. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Jackson Smith and Jigba in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
14, Saints 7.
time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. 1 second, all that remains. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Alontae Taylor. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Darnold now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
A gain of 18 yards, but it brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. And they are going for it. Darnold. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
To the air is Rattler. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Seahawks' 20-yard line.
Smash, red. Needle blue. Hut.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run, but everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback, and they're able to see the route to go.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Now Rattler. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Hill. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Groupie able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Faking the give, Darnold. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Darnold. And Walker has it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Off of play action, Darnold. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Chase Young. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Play action. It's Darnold. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Darnold. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That would have been a nice
important to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And here we go on fourth. Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Second and 10. Rattler working out of the gun. He completes it to Olave. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Olave with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even insult the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a second and 10. Here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba with a grab. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd.
Back to throw, Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A 6-yard pick.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Now Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's first down. Darnold to throw. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Horton. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
Ready? Go 80. Go 80.
Darnold. And he is in for the two. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Saints take over.
You ain't never been